once we've done the induction, the deepening, the bring them back to the ISC, we won't have time to talk about somatic bridge versus effect bridge.
Right.
But again, in the links, you'll see our YouTube playlist on this. And then, of course, you're doing the ab reaction. You're doing some sort of parallel memory, repatterning, relearning, informed child, something that will make them feel better when they come back to the present time and space.
Yes.
And then you're generally future pacing that the problem is now solved.
But let's just add the one little thing needs to be dropped in here. There's also an activating event. Now, an activating event.
Oh, yeah. We said we'd talk about
is
that.
going to trigger the symptoms. And every time the person experiences the event again, like if they're scared of snakes, you take them back and you think you're at the initial sensitizing event because they saw a snake when they were a kid and they freaked out. And you say, is there an even earlier one? And they say, yes, it was a rubber snake my brother scared me with. That is the initial sensitizing event, the platform that the activating event used to create the phobia or the bad result. So you have to clear the initial sensitizing event, the activating event. If you clear those, you can give the suggestion that all the subsequent events fall apart and just implode.
I think
you don't have to get to all of them.
I think the metaphor that we used in one of our YouTube videos on this was, imagine that you've got a lawn. I've got a nice backyard because I don't live in Toronto anymore. I live outside of the city. So I've got more land now.
I'll send you the address.
And the dandelions come in the spring. Well, if you just go and pluck that dandelion out of the grass, you know it's back in a matter of 2 or 3 weeks. It just grows. But if you get to the roots, it's gone. It ain't coming back.
That's an unusual accent to switch
I know.
to.
I don't even know what it was.
I don't know. I bet somebody will find it vaguely offensive.
Who's going to find it offensive? I'm going to say, I don't care. I
have
superpower.
So we got initial sensitizing event, activating event, and subsequent
subsequent.
Try and say that after 5 hits of acid.
Event.
Subsequent sensitizing events.
He's only kidding about the 5 hits of acid, but
because you wouldn't be able to do it if you had. So, do these all events have to be cleared? And the answer is no. And I've got to say that with Tad James's timeline, which is really nice, once he's behind, or actually before the event started, before the initial sensitizing event, you can't have the negative emotions because you're back in time before it even happened.
Yeah.
And he says that wonderful line, and where are the negative emotions now? Or did they just disappear? Which linguistically makes no sense, but hypnotically it makes a hell of a lot of sense. Thank you, Tad. And you move forward to the present only as quickly as you let all the negative emotions from those events disappear, which it's a brilliant clearing. You really do thorough work is kind of one of our main points here. Do thorough work if you're a hypnotist.
You know, that is the perfect